Christmas is just a few days away, and that means it's time for Christmas cookies here on the ranch. Every year we bake up a storm and deliver containers of yummy homemade goodies to our friends and neighbors. Today we get started with an old family favorite, fry pan cookies on our Wyoming life. It's obviously some sort of fruit. Last year during one of our videos, Mike showed you our finished containers of baked goods that were ready to be delivered. We received a ton of comments and emails asking what were the little ball cookies covered in coconut. They're fry pan cookies, an old recipe that my grandma Betty always made. I asked my mom where this recipe came from and she had no idea. She just remembers them always being a part of her childhood, and I remember the same. Every year my mom made fry pan cookies just like her mom did. They are now a favorite in our holiday gifts, and after much request from viewers, I'll show you how to make them today. Baking and filming are best done after the kids head to bed. Last night I whipped up a batch of cookies, and this morning we awoke to find that Justin, our elf on the shelf, sampled the cookies. I'm guessing he was taste testing in advance of Santa's arrival, and I'm hoping that he approves. Fry pan cookies are made on the stove, and the ingredients are actually really pretty simple. They have dates, walnuts, Rice Krispies, and a few other ingredients in them. While chopping dates, it occurred to me that I had no idea what a date is. Of course, I knew that it is a dried fruit, but I had no idea where it came from. So after a quick internet search, I found that it is a flowering plant in the palm family. Dates have been a staple food in the Middle East for thousands of years, and the ancient Egyptians used to make date wine. Dates are super sweet and very sticky. A dried date contains around 75% sugar. They are most commonly seen dried or stuffed with cream cheese and other ingredients. They're sticky and messy, but we only need 1 cup of chopped dates. 1 cup of walnuts need to be chopped finely. Pecans, or however you say it where you're from, could also be used. I like the nuts to be finely chopped, as it makes rolling the cookies a little easier if there's no big chunks of nuts. Next, we need to measure 2 cups of Rice Krispies into a bowl for later. 2 room temperature eggs are cracked into a bowl and then well beaten. Before we head to the stove to start cooking, we also need to get 2 tablespoons of butter ready to go. Now we're ready to cook. Over at the stove, we need the dates, eggs, sugar, and butter. We're using a non-stick pan for this, or a cast iron pan would work great also. First in the pan goes the butter on low heat. Once the butter is completely melted, the sugar and dates can be added into the pan. Last in the pan goes the beaten eggs. Now is the tricky part. You do not want scrambled eggs with dates and sugar, so you must keep the heat low and stir constantly. I work quickly to get the dates broken apart and get everything mixed together. After the mixture has started to warm, you can gradually increase the heat. All the while, just keep stirring. You're going to spend 5 to 10 minutes cooking the mixture until it reaches a nice golden brown color. I don't want to cook it too fast, so I'm continuously adjusting the heat up and down and stirring. Once it's golden brown, it can be removed from the heat. Over on the counter, the walnuts and Rice Krispies are added into the pan, and everything is thoroughly mixed together. I should have poured everything into a large bowl, and then I wouldn't have made such a mess, but you know, it still works. The cookies will need to cool for 3 to 5 minutes before they can be rolled. While waiting for the cookies to cool down, I open the bag of coconut and place it in a shallow dish. After a few minutes of cooling, I take some room temperature butter and add it to my hands. A spoonful of cookie is scooped from the bowl and rolled into a ball. Then it's into the coconut, where it is rolled into the coconut. The warm cookies are placed on a cookie sheet lined with wax paper until they are cooled. After the cookies are completely cooled, they can be stored in an airtight container, or they also freeze very well. I'm not a big fan of these cookies, so Mike is actually going to be our official taste tester today. Are they still warm? I'm happy that one item is crossed off the baking to-do list. I still need to make sugar cookies, fudge, peanut butter blossoms, and a few more things. As usual, I'm behind, but before Christmas comes, the baking will be done and the presents will be wrapped. I hope you and your family and friends have an amazing Christmas and a holiday season. Mike has a new video for you this Sunday, continuing the History of the Ranch series. Make sure you're subscribed, and if you want to receive notifications when we post new videos, hit the bell button. Thanks for joining me as we explore the ranch life and escape the ordinary on our Wyoming life.